Hello everyone and welcome back to Victoria 2. I'm Bogmod and we continue to play as Russia. Now, I want to play around with my... Well, the economy's always going to be a little weird at the start, so let's adjust that again. Right, my pittance tax to those guys. I can speed that up a bit. So we're recovering from our flu, which is nice. We've had to take a few temporary loans while the economy goes all proper. Though with administration nearing 100%, I will probably drop that shortly. Yeah, there we go. We'll drop that to 70 for now, I think. As long as it stays at 100%, I'm pretty happy. Oh, there we are. Realistic music. Our scientists have discovered it. The realists opposed the ever-present glorification of and dramatization of the arts. Their ambition was to portray the world naked, just as they saw with their own eyes. With an unblurred vision and an eye for each detail in their surroundings, they set their focus on the everyday life of the ordinary man. 2 prestige. Alright. Let's see what's going on in the world. France, you up to anything? Nope. UK? Nope. Spain? Wait, you're not even a world power. I leave you alone. Nope, you're not up to much. Nope. Looks like all the great powers are at peace. Where's my diplomacy thing? Show wars. So we got Ethiopian liberation of Egyptian blah blah blah. What's this? Once again, we got discrimination in the school system. The schools in Marajampol are heavily geared toward the supporting the small minority. As a result, the Lithuanians feel oppressed. Well, I'm sorry, I just do not want to lose any research. So, I will modify the policies slightly to favor the Lithuanians. Bukhara is at war with Kukandi, Uzbekia. Alright, well that's a region. I don't mind what they're up to. Still sad about my poor guys being eaten by the British. That was terrible. Denmark followed our example and have researched medicine, Malthusian thought. Ethiopia at war with Egypt. 2 Sicilies. The Republican Party is formed in the USA. They claim to remain optimistic about ever coming to power despite all odds. Who would ever think? The Republicans come to power in the US? Bah! Never gonna happen. Not in a bajillion years. Hey, more medicine. Combat medicine. So the world's pretty calm. China doesn't do much. Usually it doesn't do much. I think I want to sphere do I want to sphere Mongolia? Oh, realist art. So same as music except with art. More prestige. It's pretty unpopulous there. I could try to sphere Korea. They're my neighbor. Yes, let's throw some more diplomatic might into Korea. Show those what's his names, the Americans, who's in charge in the region. We will well, let's see. I have the option of gaining 5 or gaining 3 and 2. Well, conscientiousness is okay. Militancy is the one we really want to avoid, I think. Right, railroads. I want to. Ooh, look at them building. That's not nice. Ooh, romanticist art, such as Frederick, William Blake, John Constable. All right, names that I'm vaguely familiar with. These are hilly hills or marshes or something. We'll build railways all through the west. Actually, what I should work on is building a Trans-Siberian Railway or something. Maybe I can just skip it by... There we are. Back into this screen I'm sure you're all very bored with. So, we got another in Macedonia. I'll decline, but if something comes out of it, I will of course... So yeah, I would lose 36 prestige for not being interested. Let's take a look at it. Austria, so Greece would get East Macedonia from the Ottomans. UK, Ottomans. France is unsure, and I'm a player, so they won't tell me. Alright, so we will support the Ottomans, because our ally will. Alright, so let's see. Modeni is afraid. Liberal parties showing up in Portugal. Oh no! Carl Friedrich Gauss, the famous German mathematician, has died. He named mathematics the queen of science. Gauss is rather famous. I kind of like that they drop these names. Name dropping! Oh well. We'll reduce militancy. Oh, look at those clergymen. Just popping up all over the place. Back to my projects. They're not trying to build it all over the place. Social Darwinism, theory in sociology that says that individual groups achieve advantage over others as the result of genetic or biological superiority. I disagree with that. There's more factors at play than just biology. More railroads. Once again, I will mitigate the policies to get myself more research. Anything to get me the knowledge quickly. As I fund all of the things. Oh, an arms factory, eh? Interesting. Small arms. Oh, well, we'll fund that too. If that's what the capitalists want. I've got a decent number that's showing up now. Not that they have much time to do much before I support them. 80. Still takes them a while to pay. Once you get a really good crew going, it doesn't take much time at all before they have everything going. Oh, that's almost done. And then you'll just look at the screen, it'll just start churning through things. Build a railroad there. And there. Yeah. Build them on my own. I don't need you capitalists. Look at those roads. And I'll build one here. There we are. Impressionism. So, back to research. Nationalism, I guess, and imperialism. Okay, hold on a second. Dred Scott versus Sanford. Dred Scott, having been born a slave, remains a slave. I do say, I do declare. Dred Scott, born a slave in Virginia, has, with the help of abolitionist legal advisors, sued his owner, claiming that his present residency in a free state requires his emancipation. The United States Supreme Court has ruled that this is, in fact, not the case, and effectively that the property rights of slave owners are protected regardless of where in the Union the slave resides. This case has caused enormous alarm among Northern abolitionists, who say this is the first step to a full extension of the institution of slavery to the whole Union. Silly Supreme Court. There you go. First to discover Impressionist music, which gives you the full bonus of 15 prestige. So the ambition of the Impressionists was depicting the world not only as it was seen and known, but also as it was felt and experienced. This ambition led them to explore and extend the boundaries of their tools and traditions. Claude Debussy, Debussy, was the ancestor of musical impressionists, but others like Maurice Ravel, Frederic Deleuze, or Torino Respighi were major players in the revolt against the romantic ideals that has dominated music for so long. Well, I will take that prestige quite happily. And I'm going to take a little look around. I think I'm going to take a... I think I'm going to take a commerce tech quickly. A little boost to my monies. Factory throughput. Yeah, we'll take this one. Shouldn't take me too long. Let's see how long it'll take. Take me to near the end of the year. Yeah, and then it'll be complete, and I'll research something else. And I see all my places need to have new focuses. focus, remove focus. Starting in Luhansk. Clergyman. 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 Right, I'm almost at 25%. Soon, 1 in 4 people will be able to read in Russia. Chartist rallies. Our rallies are organized in one of our states by members of the Russian Chartist Club, calling for the extension of the voting privilege to broader strata of the voting publicum. While common relatively orderly in the service, the rally might get in at any time. We're sitting by ready to intervene, and some among them are even eager to. So I can either let them have their little rally, or let my police engage in some police brutality. Well, I'm going to let them have their rally. Let them become a little more liberal. As I go to check my diplomacy. Make Korea like me more. Check the paper. Right, there's that crisis. The UK was noticed plotting something. Apparently they're going to justify an invasion. The Ottomans invaded Palestine. Oh, that'll go. Nothing bad ever happens in Palestine. Mongolia. Mongolia. Wait, hold on. On Monday, the Mongolian foreign minister slapped our ambassador. Wow. Our minister for foreign affairs said that the savage cats govern in Mongolia, and the sooner these wretched root are, the better. Wow, that's a diplomatic. Could you imagine that something like that happening today? Like, yeah, like. I can't even name some famous, but just, you know, you go over to like England, say, and their foreign minister just like flat out slaps the ambassador, full across the face. That'd be, oh, couldn't even imagine. All right, so we're gonna drop those tariffs again, since things are apparently economy-wise well. 25%, oh, pretty good. Economy's my administration's stable. What's this? The Shimoda Treaty. The first official Russo-Japanese agreement, called the Treaty on Friendship, Trade and Borders, was signed in Russian Vice Admiral Putyatin on February 7th, 1855. Now we're a year late. In Shimoda, the Northern Kuril Islands became part of Russia, while Sakhalin remained under the joint jurisdiction. Japan agreed as well to open 3 of its ports to Russian traders. Excellent. I'm getting better relationships. Well, let's since we're going to be friendly friends with Japan, partially westernized, let's throw our influence into them. And we'll increase relations, too. Alright. I'll, of course, choose the option to dig deep and greedy. What? The Ottomans are trying to make Japan not like me for some reason? What interest do they have in Japan? Oh, well. Whatever. I'm going to build some railways. And some more military forts. Oh yeah, one thing I could do, I could just build a whole bunch. Bam! I think I just built up a whole bunch all across it. Oh yeah, so it's control. There we are. Sure, UK. It looks like you're up to something. If you want to land in my territory, move armies through it. Ah, you're at war with Afghanistan and Makran. Alright. Mission to civilize. Oh, there we are. The idea was that this was the idea that what was defined as the uncivilized world need to be civilized, and that combatants were children who need to be enlightened by the fair but harsh hand. This was the ideology that led and justified the colonization and occupation done by their great powers. Well, no, it was a terrible part in our history, but so UK at war with Makran. The Swiss are friendly with North Germany. Liberals in Argentina. Hawaii has joined the USA. Luxury furniture is dropping in value. Alright. Nothing much. There we go. More farming, more mining, more diplomatic influence. Reverse the direction on my... So we'll take that. In 1860, we can take another nice big research booster. think after I get that, I'll probably switch it so that we're no longer focused just on the culture. Yeah. And then we'll focus on getting some of these industry techs going, which will really help catapult our nation into an industrial wonder power. There we are. Monopoly structure builds throughput tech. Impressionist literature, excellent. Same as music, but with writing. Alright. Well, we went up to 5th, or 4th, I mean, from 5th. So we've reversed our course, which I like. We'll increase relations with you. And I believe we were making friendly with Korea. Prove our opinion of you. Alright. USA. Alright, so the US is having its civil war. Let's take a look. Now, I'm almost positive that the South will lose. 7 against... Yeah, the odds are fantastically against them. Basically, unless a player intervenes and meddles in what's going on, yeah, you can always see them starting to lose. The South has no chance. I don't know how historically accurate that is, but that's how things go in this game. Pretty stable over here. For now, at least. Once the Great Wars kick in. I really should do something about this. I should start a war. I could take out one of these guys, one of these little punks. Yeah, they can get conscientiousness. Maybe I could invade Korea. Japan. But they're Japan and the Chinese Empire. I'm going to fight them both. I admit, this is ours, a bit of a coward. A bit afraid to test himself against those other nations. Oh, what's this? And it seems to me a travesty that traders long established be allowed these special and indeed unfair prerogatives with regard to reaping of our common colonial harvest. Paid for, I might add, from the national treasury. All these benefits to be reaped solely by profiteers and first comers? A debate in Parliament concerning the status of traders and trading on a colony has exploded a regular fist fight, as an MP sympathetic to one of our colonial companies lunged at a vocal support of free trade. When the latter presented the above accusation to the chamber, this might be a good time to reconsider colonial trading charters. Well, let's see. Get 10% conservatives, get 10 liberals. Or I get a temporary boost. No, we're gonna support the liberal upper house for free trade. Because I do eventually want to get some of these reforms going, but not much interest. 34%? No. And virtually no one in the upper house has any interest in social reforms. Nobody cares about the people, just politics. And I see my budget's taken another nosedive. Can I shave off a few more points off my... Oops, no, we'll put that at 50. Do that 50 for now, and we will raise that a bit. And I guess I have to put up the tariffs again. Still pretty imbalanced. Anyways, once again, Greece is having an issue. Faith cure kills child. 12-year-old child sick with dysentery died at local hospital after parents replaced the family physician with a faith doctor. So, back to the matter of the crises. No one cares. So this is one of the flaws of the international thing. You'd think that if one side had backers and no one else did, they would automatically win. But it doesn't happen that way. Well, I guess no one was willing to back Greece in this case, and just back to the Ottomans. It's still dropping. I need to raise tariffs again. Damn it. I don't want to have to raise tariffs. I guess I could tax the middle class a little more. Why am I losing money? What's my big costs? The all those teachers are expensive. Alright, well, that stabilized my economy-ish. Economy-ish. For now, at least. What's this? Anarcho-liberals. New faction in Krakow. Okay. Alright, so let's change my foci again. They're doing pretty good. Got them above that 3% mark, which is where I wanted it. Rovny, Cherson. Alright. Cherry's in my sphere, Korea's in my sphere. I'm almost able to take the US out of that place. Alright, now we're friendly with Japan. Right. Anarcho-liberals. I don't like the sounds of anarcho-liberals. They expanded. All these people expand. Alright. We're gonna try it since rebel factions are organized in my country. Pretty low though. No brigades. Low revolt risk. Daily power. Very slow. Anyhow, I need to pick a target. I guess I want to pick one of these little guys. Maybe it's small. It would be easy to conquer. Kokan's much more populous. All right, so we're gonna go justify a war. We could just try to conquer the entire thing. Right. So, it will give me a chunk of infamy if I'm noticed. But I'm going to take the risk. 308 days, eh? Yeah, well. Worthwhile. Gets dull, not throwing my weight around. And they will be better off under my benevolent... Oh, that happened really quickly. That's a pity. I was hoping it would... I was hoping that I would get it, like, a little farther down. Oh, well. This high infamy is going to increase my own conscientiousness and militancy. Well, let's see. I guess I should move my military to their border. Move you guys there, and move you guys there. Yeah. And, you guys can move there. There we are. Set us up nicely. It's annoying. All these teachers are really cutting into my income. Because I have to pay them, of course, these clergymen. Pay them out of my pocket. You can just see that education budget slowly going up as I get more and more. Repay loan. I think we'll just stop at 3% for these places. Cherson. Ingria. Cherson and Ingria. So, Astrakhan. Alright. Alright, so we're going to leave it there for now. We're plotting a war against Kokand. It'll be an easy war, I suspect. We were noticed, and we got a lot of infamy from it. If you go over your infamy limit, it's basically free reign for other nations to attack you. We've risen up to 4th in the Great Powers, rising over the US. Well, of course, they're in the middle of a civil war, so that's to be expected. Our industry is doing fairly well. Obviously, but we've significantly fallen behind our nearest, the next major powers. Hopefully we can recover from that. In the meanwhile, I'll see you all next time. Wish Russia luck. At least we have gotten past our flu epidemic, so there's that silver lining.